Hello everyone, just an update on the video I made a few days ago regarding the recall of the Henry Quick corded vacuum cleaner. If you haven't seen that video, I suggest you go and watch it if you own a Henry Quick corded vacuum. Now I must specify corded. If you've got a Henry Quick or a Hetty Quick, the cordless version, it doesn't affect your cleaner. It's only the corded version that was exclusively sold at Argos stores. So there's been a recall because there is a possibility of an electric shock. So it was suggested by myhenry.com and Numatic International to return your existing machine and they will replace it. It just says replace it. It didn't say replace it for a new one. This box is pretty battered, so I don't know if there's a brand new vacuum in here. I have a feeling that it's one of these machines that's been modified to remove the fault, and I hope it's the cleaner I sent if that's the case, because my cleaner was in very good condition. I hope I haven't received somebody else's random vacuum back. We'll soon see. I was a bit dubious when I saw this battered box. They should have delivered it Saturday, but as I was away that day, I rescheduled the delivery for Monday, and it's now Tuesday morning, and I've only just had a chance to open it. I was a bit concerned because one of my Instagram followers told me they were sent a cordless version. Now that's a good deal, to be honest, because the cordless version is more expensive than the corded, but if you'd bought this machine specifically because it's corded, I don't think you'd want a cordless model in its place. So hopefully this is the corded version. But yeah, I don't think this is certainly not the box I sent, unless it's got very battered in the post. Right, okay, looks fine so far. I don't think I sent back, that instruction book. I didn't send my instruction book back and I didn't send any of the pods. I did put a new pod in it, but I didn't send them back. This looks like it could be my particular machine. I'm not sure. I just assumed I'd get a brand new cleaner, but I don't think so. I think this is a modified machine. Yeah, I don't think this is brand new. Now somebody mooted on social media that the problem could be with these pins here, and possibly those pins become live if I was to take off the motorised head with this plugged into the cleaner and the cleaner was on, or even just plugged into the mains. Possibly if you touch those it could give you a shock, but they look just the same, so I don't think that was the issue. According to the Consumers Association, which the issue involved an internal screw that could move or something and cause something to become live. I don't know, it seems a bit odd, but anyway, it has been sorted. Right, no, the head does look, it's a bit dusty, but yeah, it does look brand new. There's absolutely no dust in there. I mean, I did send mine, I cleaned mine up. I didn't want to send it dirty. I gave mine a wipe, put a new pod in it. But yeah, there's a bit of dust on there, but I just think that's factory dust. But that does look completely new. Right, let's just move along. I'm having trouble with my knee, folks, because my Henry Clean Air that I've been using tripped me up on purpose a few days ago, and I had a terrible fall. I cut my eye, just above my eye, and I really badly hurt my knee, and it's quite painful to kneel on. Not that you're interested, but Henry did attack me. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we've got 6 pods. Somebody told me, I think somebody mentioned, yes, somebody also received a replacement and they got 10 pods. I've only got 6, but I'm not going to complain. I didn't have to pay for this in the first place, so yeah, that looks new. That looks new. We've even got one of the air fresheners. So, you know, it seems that it's a brand new machine. It was quite a quick turnaround. You know, if I'd been in on Saturday, I would have been showing you this on Saturday. So it was quite quick and quite a painless operation. I just filled out the form. I got another email advising me to there was a number I had to put on the outside of the box, so it would refer it back to me. And then I received another email shortly after with a dispatch notification from the courier. But yeah, there's nothing you can see. I can't remember what that was like on the one I had. I'd have to go back and check my initial unboxing video. Is that different, the way that's there? But as I said, Which said it was something to do with an internal screw that could cause something to become live. But, you know, there's no external screws showing. Yeah, it would be interesting. You see, there are screw covers on here now. But I can't remember, without checking my other video, if the screws were visible. But they are covered up. All the screw holes have a cover on them. So possibly that's different. There are two external screws here that you can see. Let's just have a quick look at the filter. Yeah, that there's no hint of any carbon dust or any sort of dust on that. Yeah, it all looks pretty clean. So if it is refurbished, it's been refurbished very well, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know if it's a brand new machine. It seems to be, and obviously there won't be any dirt. Ooh, no, there isn't. There's no dirt in the bag. Yeah, it's all clean. I'd have to check because I didn't make a note of the serial number. It'd be interesting to see if this is the one I returned. And they've just swapped all the other bits. They've just swapped this and the other things and just did the modification to my unit. I'm going to just pause the video and see if I can zoom in on my original when I briefly showed where to find the serial number. I don't think I could see it on camera, but I might, in my editing software, be able to zoom in. Be interesting to see if this is my machine returned with the modification. I managed to see the serial number of my previous one and it's not the same. It is a different model. So I'm assuming they've sent me out a brand new model, but possibly in an older box, or they have refurbished them as they came in and you were just sent back whatever model was refurbished, not necessarily the one you sent in, because obviously they would have received quite a lot of them back, and they still will be receiving them. So to expect, if they have just modified mine, to expect to get the same one back, yeah, it's probably a bit pie in the sky. So yeah, I think it's new. You know, I don't think they've just fixed it and sent it back. So if you remember, this is my vacuum cleaner of the month. So I've been without it for around a week. I have been cheating on it with other machines, you know. I've not got much carpet in my house at the moment. In fact, more carpet's gone. So this is the main carpet that's been vacuumed, and I've been vacuuming the kitchen floor with it as well. But the rest of my house is just floorboards, chipboards. So I've not really been using the Henry Quick on those. So anyway, here's the bag I have been using. So I'm going to pop it back because we'll, at the end, on the 1st of November, which is very soon, I will be opening this up. But this is not going to have as much dirt in it as it would have had I used it for the full month, and also had I got all my carpets down. So we'll pop that back, we'll switch on, check it all works, which no reason to think it won't. I won't put the, well, I was going to say I was going to put the air freshener in. There already is the air freshener in there that came with the original one I unboxed. So as I said, if you didn't know about this recall, you've got a Henry Quick corded vacuum bought from Argos and you've not seen the recall notice. There is a video, I'll link it at the end of this video, and there's also a link to take you to the recall page where you can fill out the form. Alternatively, if you don't want it, you can take it back to your Argos store. Hopefully you've still got proof of purchase, and they will just refund you. So you can get a full refund or an exchange. Some people are also saying online that they're not going to make this cleaner anymore, which I would be very, very surprised if this doesn't come back into stock. If Argos don't stock it, it might be available exclusively to myhenry.com. But I would be surprised if, because of this small problem they had, which they have rectified, I'd be surprised if this cleaner is discontinued. If it was to be discontinued and you've returned it for your money back, maybe not the best idea, because if they've produced this for a very short run and discontinued it, it will make this a very, very rare vacuum cleaner. But because this has cost money to develop, I know it's based on an existing design, but new tooling would have had to be produced to make the molds for the bigger head. And, you know, there's other parts on here that aren't the same as the Henry Quick cordless. Some of the parts look very similar, but there's a lot of differences. So I don't think Numatic International would have spent that time developing this machine and setting up the machines in the factory to retool it, only to discontinue it straight away. I can't see that happening. I think this will be available again. It might take a few weeks to come back in stock, or you might, as I said, it might become a myhenry.com exclusive. So I just think, yeah, the people that were saying they're never going to produce this again, I don't think they know much about the vacuum cleaner industry, or, well, I don't know that much, but I do know that it costs a lot to develop a new product, and to waste all that development money and time making the equipment to mould the new shapes, I can't see that they would abandon it completely. Still as lovely and quiet. That's the main thing I like about this machine, how much quieter it is compared to the cordless version. Well, I think it sounds a lot quieter. On boost it is noisier. It's got a nice sounding motor, plus you've got the additional exhaust filter that you don't have with the cordless. Right, let's plug in the wand. Well, that's the way. Oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, the person who said about those being live, well, you wouldn't be able to touch them anyway, because these fit into the cleaner this side, unless they've swapped it over. I'm really going to have to check my old video. Perhaps they have changed the connectors. Alright, let's plug it in. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I'm going to have to look. No, I don't think it's any different. I can't remember. I wonder if the previous one had the prongs at this side instead of the holes. Ah. Yeah, I'm going to check. I'll check and tell you before I finish the video, because I can't remember. It's not the sort of thing you sort of look at when you're unboxing a brand new vacuum cleaner. Oh, right, where could the possible faults be? The electrical faults, you know, it's not something you expect. And, you know, it's quite rare, very rare for Numatic to recall a cleaner. I think they had a recall on the batteries of their cordless machine, the regular Henry cordless that looks like a Henry. I think there was some sort of recall on that a while ago. But, you know, I don't think those batteries are made in the factory. Hopefully all the machines will start to be made in the Somerset factory before too long. I know they've nearly finished the extension. So that's what people were saying. People were blaming the fact that this machine is made in China. They were saying, oh, that's what you get for producing something in China. But to be honest, yeah, it was manufactured in China, but Numatic, the people at Numatic in Somerset would have designed this. They would have, you know, tried out different prototypes and everything, I would have thought. And they would have said, they would have passed all the details to the Chinese factory and said, this is how it wants to be made. So if it had a fault, we can't necessarily blame the Chinese manufacturer of this. It might have been an oversight on the people that designed it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a fan of Chinese-made products on the whole. But, you know, we can't blame China for everything that goes wrong. So it might not be the case that it was them. It could be just some oversight at the design stage. Right, I'll just give him a quick push and then I'll be able to continue using my Henry Quick Corded as vacuum of the month, and then in a couple of days or so I'll be semi-retiring him and choosing another vacuum of the month that I'm going to be using for, crikey, November in a few days. Can you believe it? Yep, nothing wrong with that. That's more or less how my Henry Quick Corded was before I sent him away for a modification or a replacement. As I said, I don't know what's happened, but certainly the head I think is brand new. They might have just modified the units, the main body of the machine, and just sent all the other parts brand new, or you might have received a brand new machine. I really don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm happy with the replacement. I'm happy with the way that myhenry.com and Numatic International dealt with the problem. But as I said, if you don't know about it, click on the link that's going to appear towards the end of the video that tells you all about the recall, and it's also got the link to the recall page. Or of course you can go to Argos. Argos also have a recall page for all the different machines, different products, toys, whatever, furniture that Argos have had to recall, and you'll find this on there with details of what to do. So you can go to Argos with your receipt, get your money back, or exchange it for a free exchange via myhenry.com. I just took a quick look at my initial unboxing video of the Henry Quick Corded, and I can't see any difference. The connector on the machine is the same. It seems to be the same on the cleaner head as well. And yeah, it seems to be the same on the wand. So yeah, I do believe what the Consumers Association, which said about this on their post about it. It's something to do with an internal screw that could possibly come into contact with something live. But anyway, it's sorted now. You'll see this again in a few days, and I'll give you my verdict after using him for, well, about 3 weeks now instead of a month. But yeah, he's got pros and cons over the cordless version, but I'll speak all about that in the follow-up video. So thanks for watching. Hope this was useful. So have you had to return your Henry Quick Corded? Were you happy with the replacement, or did you decide you'd return it to Argos for your money back? Whatever you did, I'm sure, well, hopefully you were happy with the outcome. So until the next video, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.